Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about the key Marco cat. The key Marco cat, a part feline, part human wood carving, is one of the most intriguing Native American artifacts discovered in Florida. The cat is a striking work of ancient art carved in hardwood and depicting possibly a panther/feline with human characteristics and possibly shape-shifting or in transformation that was created hundreds of years ago. But the incredible thing is how it survived against all odds. In 1896, archaeologist Frank Hamilton Cushing led an excavation on Marco Island that uncovered the 6-inch tall key Marco cat along with thousands of other Calusa Indian artifacts. The excavation was one of the first formal organized archaeological expeditions in this state. Key Marco's discovery fortunately occurred before destruction and development in Florida dramatically altered the landscape and destroyed countless archaeological sites. In addition to the key Marco cat, Cushing's team excavated vibrantly colored ceremonial masks and other carved objects, identifying the Calusa as one of the most artistic tribes to inhabit Florida prior to European contact. The wooden figure stayed preserved because it was buried in an oxygen-free layer of muck, while many other artifacts immediately began to disintegrate upon exposure to air. The key Marco cat survived with surprising detail. The Calusa artifacts discovered on Marco Island date from 380 to 1500 AD, prior to European contact in Florida. Known as the Shell Indians, the Calusa were considered to be the first shell collectors. Unlike other tribes, the Calusa did not make any items from pottery. Shells were used to make items like jewelry, utensils, and tools. They discarded shells into huge piles called mounds, which can still be found in many parts of Florida today. Many groups protect the remaining shell mounds, while archaeologists have studied them to learn about this tribe. The artifacts found by archaeologist Frank Hamilton Cushing in 1896 were found in these shell mounds. Today, the cat statuette is curated along with a number of other items from the Cushing expedition at the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C. For the first time since its discovery, the key Marco cat came home to Marco Island in 2019 with other artifacts found in the same excavation, including a ceremonial mask, alligator figurehead, ancient human figure, and sea turtle figurehead. The artifacts are on display the Marco Island Historical Museum. Created in 2010, the Marco Island Historical Museum is dedicated to remembering the Calusa. The museum campus was designed to have visitors walk through an interpretation of a Calusa village before they enter the museum. As visitors make their way to the village to enter the museum, they encounter human-sized bronze sculpture of the key Marco cat, one of the most enduring symbols of the Calusa tribe. Inside the museum is a replica of original 6-inch wooden figure. Some of the Calusa artifacts uncovered on Marco Island in 1896 are currently displayed at the British Museum in London, the University Museum of Philadelphia, and the Museum of Natural History in Gainesville. Thank you for watching this episode of Adventurous Kids.
What did you learn today?
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous Kids.
What was the most interesting fact?
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous Kids.
Adventurous